What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with game 2 of the night. It's face down, shields up versus Tramp Stamp Soccer Moms. Someone's talking shit to me real quick. Wacky, he's a feeder. He needs to talk shit so he can feed more. It's fine. And with me is my host, whose name I believe is
Yeah, it's live Axolotl here with Heron, and we're going to be commentating for you. And I'm super excited. What about you, Heron? This is the number one matchup that I've been wanting to see.
Wacky bad, Super T good. I'm calling 3-0 in favor of face down. Easy.
Oh yeah, face down is gonna wipe. I think face down is just gonna wipe the floor with Tramp Stab Soccer Moms. But I'm still really excited to see the counterplay here. I think that I'm also looking for some good overall team play from Tramp Stab Soccer Moms. I think that's something that face down struggles with, and I'm excited to see if you know, K4 and Super T are such a hard carry, but sometimes when the rest of the team can't seem to keep up with their positioning or there just isn't enough coordination, I think they lose a lot of ground in fights where I fully expect them to be dominant. So I'm really excited to see if Wacky's very aggressive tanking can disrupt their brutal DPS carry.
Oh yeah, I was hard trolling. I'm pretty sure face down or Tramp Stamp Soccer Moms is gonna win. Wacky's gonna
really?
sit on. Yeah, Wacky's gonna hard sit on Super T. I think.
I think you're underestimating Sugary Panic, who has demonstrated some really excellent tanking ability, and I think is gonna retake some of that space. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, Wacky already rolling in. He's already onto the point, drawing everyone back, and the rest of the team is pretty slow to catch up. Wacky's just kind of over there playing around, drawing some attention, and that's a big pile driver. But he's gonna get fucked. Oh shit! Goodbye.
Here comes K4 though.
No, that's BSRK flanking around, actually doing the full-on flank Pharah, but with Wacky dead, I don't know, man.
Actually, we did see some good.
Oh, Berserk already died. Super T showing he's that strong hit scan player. Coalescence coming out super fast too. That's pretty aggressive positioning though. Losing him.
Thank God the Moira updates allows her to wraith out of hook now, or that would have been a fatal play for their Moira for.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like Tramp Stamp is just giving up their DPS, you know? They're like, Wacky is so far ahead of everyone else, they are never on the same page.
Yeah, but despite that,
Go on. Wacky's getting caught out again, though. He's getting frozen. Is he gonna die? He is. Berserk's coming around, probably gonna flank Barrage, though. But they've already lost 2. I don't know if it's worth it. And it's not. Cool.
Thank you.
ooh, Berserk getting picked on exit.
Super T is just fucking popping, dude.
Oh, that was brutal to watch. There was really no point there where I felt like Wacky's attempts to take any ground made any difference. I just don't feel like his team was moving with him. I feel like felt like some pretty weak positioning from face down, shield up, but I didn't see Soccer Moms come in hard or aggressively like I really think they needed to do to win that engagement.
Berserk is going on this long flank again. He's got Barrage. He could make something of it, but I don't know, dude. Oh, and they already give up Surbird, too. That's so unlucky, man.
Pretty even on the ult economy.
Yeah. Berserk's just in there. He's trying his best to be a sneaky Pharah, but everyone's dead again. Like, they're dedicating so much time to this Pharah. Oh, Wacky coming up huge, though, with those mines. Takes up both supports.
It's not going to make any difference.
I don't know, man. They have respawn advantage and ult advantage now. Like, this is...
Yeah, but
I don't know.
That forces them to close the distance on face down, shields up, and trying to close that distance on Super T. I think Super T can pretty easily hold them at bay unless... Ooh, they're giving up a lot of ground for almost no reason.
They found out Wacky again, too.
And here's where the barrage... Yep, I knew it. And it doesn't find anybody.
That's... unlucky. Oh, damn, dude.
Tramp Stamp's popping everything. Let's see.
Wow. Face down, shields up, playing like an absolute unit now. Holy shit. This is what I thought this team could be. They are going in.
Yeah, this is... This is pretty horrible. It's like leading them right to slaughter. I'm not seeing really any progress by the tramp stamps.
Nah,
And
absolutely not.
I think that's just because I'm really looking for Zappa to push in aggressively and claim the space that Wacky intrudes into, but I'm not seeing that. It's like Wacky goes in and he's all by himself, and even worse, Berserk is, you know, always in the back line.
He gets caught out again too. Rip. He gets res up though, that's not a huge deal. We have Bar coming in, trying to do some more poke damage. It actually takes out K4. That opens it up for Wacky really hard. Dana with an aggressive high noon doesn't actually get anything, but I think Tramp Stamp's gonna win this.
Here it is.
This is so close to call. Super T's still up though. He takes out Berserk. But he goes down. K4's back on Doomfist, going in, uppercut. I think Tramp Stamps has it. Finally, dude. Holy shit.
In the last second, an utterly clutch hold. And the only difference in that engagement, there was no magic there. All that happened was the tanks moved with Wacky. The team just rotated onto Wacky's position, and magically, oh no, they win the engagement. They fully committed, popped a ton of ults, and then rotated with Wacky, and they won. You know, after watching those 4 engagements, it's like, why? Why don't you rotate with the guy creating the space? You got to, or you lose.
K4 is coming out with the Sombra too to try to get some more pressure on Wacky. I think they found the secret of this team, which is just kill Wacky, and then they're a lot less scary team.
Well, yeah, I mean,
switch on to Tracer too. That's pretty big. Oh, and Cerbert goes down immediately. Sorry. Unlucky Berserk goes down. He made the Sombra swap as well, but nothing coming out of it. Looks like a pretty strong hold for Scared Shreklets. Or not Scared Shreklets. What am I saying? Face down, shields up, dude. I'm in last game already.
Yeah, hardly even contested at all here.
Yeah, and they're just staggering so hard. Like, Cerbert got picked out. He had no business being up there. Zappa's just got this, like, way back flank, but he's going to get spotted out by K4 and killed probably by Super. Maybe not. Nope, he gets out. That's good.
Yeah, it's just very hard to fight against face down, shields up. They've got so many hard carries, and you know, when the team is functioning like this, very spread out.
Oh, and they just big hacked Wacky, but nothing came of it. That's unlucky.
Like, look at that. Super picking up Zappa and then almost killing the Sombra as well. Like, just insane.
Yeah, Dano's getting some big picks, though. I think this is a Tramp Stamps fight. Yep, nope, they're definitely taking it. Although Blue Zinga's gonna pop Cole and not healer tank. That's not good.
No, Tramp Step has this. Too many resources. Look how many they have up versus just a Moira and a Hog who's antied. It's done.
Yeah, absolutely. And
but I'm a little afraid. They've got K4 wrapping in. Remember, don't underestimate K4's. Ooh, and a big res on Super T, and that's gonna turn the tide, almost certainly.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock, but he's dead. Rip. You're gonna want that EMP back. That was not bueno, bro. These teams are just taking turns stagger fighting, and it's not good. Super T's coming back on Tracer's a last ditch stall, but I don't think anything's gonna change, unfortunately.
Well, actually, I think if Super T stays on Tracer, we might actually see a full push from the Tramp Stamps. Because I think you remove Super T from hardcore hit scan, and I think you really remove a lot of his value. I don't think his Tracer play holds a candle to the value the McCree can get.
I think he agrees with you. I think he's resetting. Oh, but Wacky's going in deep, gonna get frozen and not killed. They are, you know, Tramp Stamps just running like an actual unit now. They're playing full-on dive. K4 takes out Berserk, but
I'm loving their position. So much tighter now. And that's a big anti.
That's a big nano, though.
Wacky gonna get caught out if he's not careful. Let's see.
No, he gets out again, dude. The 1 HP god. He's nuts.
And that was pretty clearly face down's fight, but
oh, that's a huge EMP and pile drive. Oh wow, yup. That's Tramp Stamp's fight.
With only a Valk to contest, maybe a Blizzard if they do a good job, we'll see. But I think this looks like it might be a full push from Tramp Stamps.
Dude, K4's over here stalling so hard, they just forgot about him. Holy shit. And now the rest of the teams respawn.
Scarlet, Valk, Valk, Scarlet. There's no reason to hold it. Valk, Scarlet. There we go.
There you go.
Only 4 seconds too late and not damage boosting. Oh god. Oh, here's the tire. Super
Could it be
G.
big? Oh, it's huge!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And there's the
that is
Blizzard
the
that I
play
said,
you
and
need
that's
to see.
it's not a full push anymore. This is gonna be a win. Oh wait, no, no, there's no chance.
There's
no
absolutely
chance.
no way.
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Oh, Wacky's coming back in though. No, but he gets walled
Doesn't
off.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's absolutely a hold for face down, but it was so close. We almost saw the Tramp Stamps after an absolutely terrible first point attack, right? Horrible first point. We almost saw them get a full push on face down, shields up on a map with really decent sight lines. That's astonishing.
Yeah.
And
Now
I think
let's see if face down can do the same though.
they just need to rotate with Wacky. That's all it is. That's 100% of their problem.
Yeah, also they got off the Mei, and that gave Wacky a lot of free reign. I saw K4 just hard bullying him on the Mei, and I didn't see him getting that same value on Sombra.
Yeah,
Very-
K4...
Go on.
I was just going to say that a lot of people focus on Super T, but I think K4 is also a pretty hard carry, and I think that Tramp Stamps would benefit from trying to throw a wrench in his gears as well. Because, left uncontested, he was doing work. He really was. That stall alone, I think it was almost exclusively K4's stall that allowed them not to get a full push.
Yeah, he just crowd on point, and then they all kind of forgot about him. He walled himself up, and they couldn't shoot him. He literally held it from them getting full hold. His whole team was able to respond because of that. It was huge. He allowed them to hold, not get from full, whatever. Whereas
This first point's going to be a roll. Berserk trying to run a pharmacy against Super T. Back on the McCree with K4 coming in with the brutal Doomfist. I don't see this going well. Do you?
I don't know, dude. Like you're running Ryan straight into a ball comp. That's a big no-no in a lot of people's books. K4 though, trying to pull out some Doomfist rollouts.
900
Holy
IQ.
shit, dude, he's fucking flying.
Hello.
It looks like everyone's kind of waiting on K4 to get in a position to rotate back. Berserk's trying to find him, but he doesn't see him. And now the rest of the team's rolling in, and Super already takes out Berserk. That's big unlucky. And then here comes K4 with some huge damage. Biggie, but doesn't pick up any kills, unfortunately. Wacky's over here making space, getting out with 1 HP again. That's the ball dream.
They've given up so much. Oh, excellent play by Wacky there.
I don't know if they're giving up space per se. Like they are a little bit, but it's tactful. It's not like, oh, we're just retreating. They are consistently doing damage and keeping people out of the way for it.
I don't know. I was a little scared as that.
That was a huge uppercut for him. Yeah, I think face down totally takes this. Now it's just cleanup.
Yeah, Wacky can't stall that. Not a chance.
No, why would you pop coalescence though?
They just are not putting up with Wacky today. Every resource, get him down, get him down. Oh gosh, no, that's funny. A giant middle finger coming in from Blazinga here. Popping the coalescence just down Wacky.
That's big unlucky.
Oh, early picks.
Zappa and Tuna, they're getting caught out too.
They're done. They're done.
Yeah.
They won't even be able to contest until under the bridge. That's what that just dictated. Those two early picks on their squishies mean they can't even contest until that payload is under the bridge.
But you gotta realize, bridge is the boopiest part of this map, and you have a GM Wrecking Ball looking to boop some tanks off, so that may be okay for them. Oh, never mind. They're already going in deep. Wow. That was clean. Clean out of the tanks. Wacky goes down, but this fight's already lost, I'd say.
Great defensive positioning there, and K4 coming in, just denying the Winston the space. Ooh, but they do pick up Zirin. I think picking up Zirin might have won them. Yeah, just totally won them that fight. I thought they had it until Berserk came in. What are we looking at on alts? Oh, take a look at face down shields up alt stack at the moment. I think they're not gonna have too much trouble pushing this payload, at least to the next. Zappa popping primal for what I feel like is basically no reason here. Let's see. Oof. Oh, are they not going to clean up K4? Oh. Only forcing ult out of K4. Yeah. Face down shields up with complete dominance here, just walking them back steadily, landing consistent picks, even forcing the Mercy to back out. Yeah, that's a pretty clear win for face down shields up on the second point. Even if, oh, possibly that's a lot of tanking presence on point. No, but I think that's gonna go back down. Face down shields up. Berserk about to die to the Doomfist here, yes, and follow through. And Zinga absolutely picks up the Berserk, and then that's all there is, I guess. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, here.
Oh, so now it looks like everyone's kind of just getting set up in a position again, I think. Wacky, they're still staying on this dive comp third point, which I disagree with, honestly. But,
oh, I mean, if you look at the ults.
Oh, that's a huge EMP, though. Wacky followed up, taking out the Moira, going for the Mercy as well. Damn, Super T goes down too. They res up the... How did they get that res off? What the fuck? K4 getting pretty dangerously low, but he still doesn't get taken out because Doomfist is broken. And doesn't actually pick up anyone with the Meteor Strike. Meanwhile, Wacky's just 1v6 in a whole team.
Berserk getting totally ignored on the left side. Can K4 take him out? Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Salvo with a little bit of a PM slam. Why shield when you can press Q, forehead? Holy shit, I think they're gonna do it. This is it.
Oh,
Face down shields up takes it. Holy fuck, dude.
It was never even a matter of contention. I think the way they walked them between the second and the third point was just disgusting. They just consistently, those first two early picks that we saw on the squishies, one by the Roadhog, and I think the other was by a McCree, you know, by Super T. And I think those just like really set the tone for the rest of the fight. It
Damn,
was just
that was a lot of head clicks. Sorry. 20k damage, putting it on his back. Super T, holy fuck, dude.
That's a lot of weight, but if you're Super T, apparently it doesn't feel all that heavy.
It was literally McCree all game. That's 20k of headshots. Good fuck.
Oh my gosh. Really impressive play by Face Down Shields Up. I think they finally learned how to work as a unit. They must have been practicing, because that's not the team I saw last week, where I saw just massive, just a massive inability every so often. It would be almost like they lost network connection. They'd be working together, and then all of a sudden there'd be nothing. And they would just give up a huge portion of the map. But this time I saw them play much tighter. They got the key picks, and they managed to rotate it as a unit. And I think that's where I actually didn't see the carry for Face Down Shields Up make that much of a difference. I think the biggest problem here was Tramp Stamp's positioning. I just didn't see them rotate with their tanks, and it seems like on points 2 and 3 on defense, they just did nothing to contest Face Down Shields Up whatsoever, because they never bothered to just get as a unit and work together. And I think Berserk, while consistently, playing pretty well in his duels, just doesn't choose his duels in a way that wins fights for his team. Like, even if Berserk picks up a duel, it's always like at the end of an engagement or at the beginning of an engagement. And those aren't high value those aren't high value duels. I want to see Berserk not die, in the mid fight. And then I think we'd see a lot more productivity from Tramp Stamps.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like their tank or their supports and DPS were never with their tanks. Their tanks were doing a lot of work, and if they had the follow through their DPS, it would have been massive. It seems like they're gonna try to go for a more divey comp with Genji and Sombra right now, though.
Berserk on Genji, haven't seen that before, I don't think.
He was last season. That's all he played was Genji. He was known as the
Oh,
little
it
Genji
all
main.
makes sense now. Yep, I understand his playstyle now. Actually, we might see more value on Genji, because that's what a Genji's all about, is get in, disrupt, get out, So,
yeah, we'll see.
I think that
Wacky
Super T is
already
actually
in
going to
deep,
fuck him,
though,
though.
and he's getting walled off and hooked and frozen. That's... Damn, dude. That's so unlucky. Holy fuck. They are just killing Wacky relentlessly. And that's their strategy, and it's working out. Berserk and Scarlet, or not Berserk and Tuna, excuse me, are running in the background already. And Dano's setting up for a flank Sombra as well. So hopefully next engagement will be a little better.
Yeah, what a shutdown there. I think, and we're looking at the pharmacy, or the Genji Mercy combo, kind of stuck behind. I'm a little afraid. It doesn't look like K4 is going to bother picking him up just yet.
Yeah. They're kind of playing this really slow and weird. Berserk's going in, but he should not be in right now. Just doing a little poke. Everyone's getting into position. And now I think the real fight's going to start. Yeah, that's a massive pile driver. Salvo gets antied. Their Ryan's going down already. Wacky gets frozen, but nanoed also. He's just getting CC'd to... Oh, that's massive! Holy fuck, Super T. Chill.
Big res, though. Let's see.
I don't know about that. I think they're just gonna get staggered. Yep. K4 is just up there, freezing him out, but he almost goes down too. But now the rest of the team's up there. It's a 3v3. Yeah, absolutely. They're just getting staggered. That was not the play you wanted.
This will protect us.
Oh, but they do take out the Mei. That opens it up for Wacky. But they also lose to Sombra. Super T that's a hard aimbot, dude. He does not miss. Oh, that's a massive hook on Tuna sub. God damn. Nobody's safe from Sugary Panic. And, yeah. What'd you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much what we expect from face down, shields up. Just a pretty coordinated overall defense. I just didn't see... I really didn't see the Tramp Stamps take position effectively from face down, shields up in any part of that engagement.
Oh, not to cut you off, but that is a lot of ults being thrown simultaneously. BSRK picking up 2 with the Genji Blade. Super T's over here with another high noon and takes out Dano instead of using it, but he goes down. Now you've got Scarlet, who's going to go for the ballsiest res on Super T and gets it because Mercy reses don't matter. Sir Bird's going to get picked off. Super T's just here to kill everything, but I don't think it matters. Oh, I think it does matter! What the fuck, Super T? But in the end, the 2 GM tanks are there. They kill Scarlet. Bluzek is going to get picked.
That's for sure a win for the Tramp Stamps there.
A valiant fucking effort, though. And Salvo's going to get picked out, but instant response on 2 CP doesn't matter.
Yeah, as will Saran there.
Yeah. Damn, that was a fight.
My ultimate is charged.
Curious to see what the Tramp Stamps plan is here. This is a pretty easy point to hold in my experience.
Yeah. Oh, big nano monkey going in deep with Wacky. Takes out Super T immediately and gonna take out Salvo as well.
Coming up.
Wacky's gonna get frozen again and again, but I don't think it matters. Oh, how does Scarlet get these reses off?
And
What
there's
the
a minefield.
That is a big minefield. That is a huge minefield. They might cap this.
I don't know. They have a high noon coming in from Super T. That might, he tends to catch people out with that. Let's see if he can catch him here.
Nah,
there's a chance.
Yeah, I don't think so. They're doing a pretty good job of body blocking, getting a couple picks at least. Spawns are coming in. Mercy goes down, K4 goes down. Super T's out on the Doomfist. That's a huge EMP though. Berserk's almost got the nano, or almost got the blade.
I think that's the flip. That might be the flip for Tramp Stamps.
I don't know, dude. It's so close. It's really in there. This is a tough fight to call, but yeah, you're right now. That was a huge ult from Sugary Panic.
It just made the difference. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sugary Panic is absolutely an underlooked player. Like he's come through with
He's doing a real good job of following up on the wacky abuse. I'll give him that. Set a few clutch plays for sure. Now everyone's kind of setting up again though. They have the blade. They don't have the nano though. And Zappa gets hooked and caught out, but he's gonna get out. He's okay. That's gonna be a lot of ult charge for the nano blade too.
So with all the ults coming in, I think we're almost at a nano blade, which is what I think they're farming for, with really nothing to contest them. I mean, a Coalescence and a Valk, are you kidding? That's not going to do anything. No Shatter to knock this Nano Genji down. Can Berserk pull out the huge play that we're looking for here? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a lot of weight to put on his shoulders, but Wacky now has mines too.
I think we're going to see that Nano Blade come out, and I think we're going to see Super T and K4 absolutely shut it down.
Oh, Sugary Panic gets caught out though. That's a play. Wacky's coming in with the big old mines. And here comes the Nano Blade. Huge already. Takes out the Coalescing Moira. Coming through. Gets the Reinhardt. Doomfist coming in, but he's gonna get killed. Oof, immediately.
Can K4 stall? No! Taken out by Wacky.
But Sugary Panic kicks out a big pick. He gets antied though.
He's screwed. He's screwed.
That's a pretty big EMP. Why aren't you killing Sugary Panic? He was like one. Kill the hog. What are you doing? Okay,
I think that might actually flip. I think Tramp Stamps is gonna lose it to face down shields up. I think they've got enough presence now. I think it comes down just to a fight, and we know who wins the fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Shields up held that so well.
Oh, what a play! That is exactly how you hold. That's how you do it. You wait until you have enough. Every single player pulling their weight in their own duels, just winning landing abilities, winning their duels, and then you just have enough stall to get everyone back, and the entire enemy team is already fully committed. What happened there, Tramp Stamp?
Wacky barely made that in. Holy fuck. Those are some big mines too. That's an even bigger shatter though.
There's no chance. This is entirely Tramp Stamp's fight. Look how many ults they have on the board.
Oh yeah,
and they have spawn advantage. There's no chance.
Yeah, just a lot of Qs and cleanup.
Yeah,
that was a valiant effort, dude. You think they would have got it off that first push, but them's the breaks.
Nah, like I said, easy point to hold. Better team. Brutal slaughter. Brutal slaughter. You saw that mid fight. It comes down to the mid fight. You get one team, which is great. Tramp Stamps are a great team, don't get me wrong. They're very solid. But when you put them up against face down, shields up, which is like unambiguously the most OP team in the league, in my opinion, right? And especially in their recent improvements around working together, I just don't think there's a chance. I just don't think you can get around all of that really solid dueling ability, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Their tanks are showing up this week too. I really like this switch on DeSalvo. He's doing work. Sugary Panic just being a great backup tank too, you know? I mean, Sugary Panic being the more effective of the two, I think. I don't know. They're both doing good. I haven't seen Sugary Panic Zarya much though. This will be interessante.
I think I like the Hog a little better though. Hog just allows very quick follow up, getting an easy pick on people who are out of position. And I think some of the lower players in the Tramp Stamps are vulnerable to that. And you know, Zarya just doesn't punish the way a Hog does.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Ryan Zarya just are gonna get hard bullied by Ball. BSRK on the on the Mei also gonna do it to him. You know, that's a really easy wall off, very low mobility tanks. And I don't know if I like this tank core.
I don't know. You know, what I'm looking for from Zappa is just to push and take the space that Wacky contests. That's all I want. That's all I want. Zappa,
Well,
do your job.
that's impossible to do in Orisa. Let's be real.
I find it not. The way I push with Orisa is I put my shield right up in the enemy's face, past their shield, and I just claim the...
His space is mine. Oh, Dano taking out Scarlet. That's huge. That was a shot. I think they're just gonna respect it and not even push. Wacky got out for free too. They didn't even want to fuck with it. Will any changes be made though? I don't think so. K4 has been running this far and doing a pretty good job of it. And they're already respecting it and getting the way the fuck back. Super T taking out Zappa. That's big. That is a big pick actually.
Yeah, I think this is already face down's engagement just because of how much space Shields Up gave them for free here. I don't think Wacky can contest anything in this type of situation where you've just got K4 raining down damage. He's gonna try to knock him down, but I can't see this making any difference. This looks like cleanup to me.
Oh, they take out Tuna Sub.
Zappa dropping in a lot of health on the point. I don't know, but he has to exit.
Yeah. Oh, they also take out Wacky.
And Berserk is just not even in the fight, and then he's just gonna get cleaned up here.
Scarlet with these fucking insane reses, dude. Holy shit. That's a big dragon, actually. Takes out Sir Bird.
Yeah.
I
almost unnecessary, honestly. Like this is just sad.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's
Unless Super T literally gets booped by the Tuna Sub. No.
Oh shit! And K4 gets taken out by Dano. Now I don't know, dude.
It's not gonna look at Zoran coming in. You've got so much presence walking its way back to the point.
Yeah, but then you got Zappa coming back again.
Ooh.
And Wacky's in there too. They take out Scarlet. You just never freaking know with these tanks. Berserk is gonna freeze up the Rhine, but he's gonna get bubbled.
No, that dragon is gonna
get shit done. Super T takes out Sir Bird, but they take out Salvo again.
That's the flip. That's the flip right there.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Dude, Wacky and Zappa play that so well of just ping-ponging HP.
Absolutely shitting themselves there, trying to 1v6. K4, get out. Run. That fight is lost, wasting time on the regroup there.
And now there's only a minute 20 left.
Oh my god. Are they going to get a hold on face down, shields up?
I don't know, because they almost have the Dragon Shatter combo, you know?
Oh god. It's really going to come down to if we see a whiff here from Zoran on the Shatter.
Or a whiff on the grab. They're playing pretty grouped, and they know that grab's coming. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Sugary Panic not one to whiff ults.
Oh wow, but Wacky and Zappa are in deep. They get out too. That's a lot of ult charge. There's a minefield in play now.
Berserk's positioning scaring me a bit, and he gets out. Ooh, but Tuna Sub gets fucked.
Okay, that's a minefield. And that's a big mail. Actually, that's huge. They're gonna take out the Zarya, so they won't have the combo.
This is.
Oh, but Super T just coming in huge. And they don't kill the Zarya. Holy fuck.
Face down, holding on to a ton of ults, though. This is just massive.
There you go. That's the combo we were looking for. Taking out Zappa, but that's all you really need. This is it.
They kind of should have... I think they should have saved that for this follow-up. I think Zappa was screwed, but I guess it doesn't matter, because Face down has the dueling 100.
Yeah. They have 3 minutes to cap a couple.
Really
points.
scared me there. I think if Face down hadn't had the huge ult economy advantage, I think they would have. There was actually a chance there. I was really impressed by Tramp Stamps. It actually looked like they could have held them. You know, just
K4 is coming in on a big flank with Visor too. He kind of just gave himself away though. He's getting caught out by Wacky. Will he die?
No, he's not gonna get cleaned up, but. That right side flank now is just totally worthless. Whole team knows they're there. Their Hog not even with them.
Oh wow, that's a big wall too. Oh, and they take out the Hanzo, but doesn't seem like they're getting much else value from that. That's unlucky. Oh, Wacky's gonna get charged way downtown, but not cleaned up.
I think K4's fucked now,
Zappa just
yeah.
popping primal just to say fuck you. Yeah, this is a hold.
No, we're still waiting on Zran's shatter. He might. And right into
he
the
shattered
bubble.
he shattered
Into
a
the
Winston
bubble.
shield.
He was too late. I was watching it. I was like, "Where's the shatter? Where's the shatter?" And he waits for them to put a bubble down. Come on, guys. There was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah,
that's a hold. I don't even know why they're still. Why are they fighting? Why are they
I
fighting?
don't know, but they are
This is pure
staggering
feed.
this out into like one fight territory with how
feed.
long these fights are going, dude. Holy shit.
Well, they also just gave him a ton of ult. I mean, like any damage they did there got healed. There was no confirms in that following engagement there, and there was, you know, I think one pick by the tramp stamps on them, free ult. You know, that's a horrible position to put your team in. Looking at the ult stack here, we really only have Valk on the side of face downs, whereas we have literally every ult except for Primal.
Zappa gets hooked and caught out and picked. But that is a huge dragon from Dano. Splits the team, but nothing's really going to come of it. They should push in hard on right. But
I'm a little scared of K4 actually. I think they might be in a little better. Let's see. They have a lot of ults. May ult now. May ult now. Let's see it. There you go.
It's 12 o'clock, but it doesn't matter. I think they... yeah, this is another hold. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, man.
Now, this is the time for Coalescence, if there ever was one. Confirm it quickly, get them staggered so that you can reset. Okay, good enough. See, that's really where I'd like to see Coalescence getting popped, is in the late mid-fight where there's still a chance that you could lose like a critical squishy, right? And it's in those situations where Coalescence really shines for good solid cleanup, keeping everybody up. Just making sure you have a lot of time to reset before the enemy team rushes you on the right here with a Reaper and a pretty brutal rush.
Yeah, Super T's making the swap over to Reaper, trying to bully Wacky a little bit.
I think
They lose K4 immediately though,
looks
but
like a
trade
hole.
with the Zerg. That's
and another
not a big
shield
slam.
shatter.
Oh
Another
no,
shield
dude.
shatter. Oh, I know that feeling. God, is it horrible? But ooh, picking up a little bit of
man.
damage off the minefield. I think this is a full hold. I think this
Yeah.
is a full hold.
I think so, absolutely.
I don't think Super T can 1v6.
A dream on a
That's
Reaper,
the
but
best.
it's unfortunate.
There you go. What a hold.
Yeah.
Tramp Stamp Soccer Moms win just based on what? What? How did they win? Explain to me how they won. Because I have no
Bluesinga
fucking
coming in with the
idea.
play of the game. What's it gonna
Oh,
be?
what cancer? Oh,
We got some right clicks, some left clicks, we got some Qs, and unlike Salvo,
no
we actually
tracking
moved
at
the
all.
mouse.
Can we just like literally not even on a target half of the time of the coalescence? Excellent, Bluesinga.
So many more play of the game.
Oh.
Super T with another 20k damage bomb. Fuck
I'm
off.
sorry. Face down shields up won that. Face down shields up absolutely wiped the floor with the tramp stamps the whole game. And then what happened? You know what it came down to? It came down to the ults. It came down to when the face down shields up went in and burned everything they had and fully committed, and then had to go back in and work up from nothing. They just didn't have a chance. That's how they lost that final engagement. It just came down to ults. And that's, you know, kind of sad to see, but I'm sure, you know, tramp stamps are absolutely elated at this point, but I think that doesn't in any way. Let's do it for one best out of 5. How about that? And I think we'd see face down just dominate the way we've seen them dominate up until now. And their play's improved. Their play has dramatically improved since the earlier games.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. I think on Koth, you know, it's a little bit more of a tank-centered gameplay, you know, especially on Oasis. So I don't know how I'm gonna call this. I think Tramp Stamp still win it in my book. But also there's a couple really good Pharah maps. And K4 has a good Pharah, you know?
I'm leaning toward face down shields up because the really scrappy fights that happen around that center pillar, right, are just long stall fights almost always. I'm sure you've played those games where you're sitting there and you're contesting forever on this 2CP or control map rather. And I just don't think Tramp Stamps have it. I think that they're going to get absolutely slaughtered by face down shields up just based on the mid fight. I mean, you're talking about like, okay, sure, we can toss ults back and forth. Everybody can press Q, but what happens in between those where it's like a 4v4 and, you know, it's like you're looking for your tanks to land picks on squishies, you know, or you're looking for healers to get real value. I'm sorry, face down comes through every single time with the more compelling play. I just don't see how the Tramp Stamps are going to keep up with that, at least on this first map.
Well, we'll see in about 30 seconds.
Although I do think Wacky might go all the way to spawn and boop someone in the hole. I think there might be I'm looking for a really cheeky boop, especially with the cars on the right. I think somebody might find themselves getting fucked by Wacky's excellent boop play.
Yeah, I don't know with all this, man. This is interesting. Scarlet's gonna run out the brig. They're gonna try to come with a little bit more of a wacky counter and go in Hog or Risa instead of like grind Hog. That's interesting.
I really don't like that. Please, Scarlet, get back on Mercy. Those reses were winning fights.
They were. Honestly, like, how the fuck did she not get punished for half of those?
I'm really scared. I think that actually might tip the balance a little bit more in Tramp Stamp Soccer Mom's favor, just based on lacking that huge res we've seen all game.
Yeah, looks like BSRK and Dano are going in deep, and they're going to lose BSRK already. Tank's coming in heavy, though, afterwards. But no picks, unfortunately.
Face down, a little staggered at first, but then coming in really clean.
Oh, and Zappa gets cut out, too. This is face down for sure.
Yeah, no contest. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, when you get into that, like, really clean mid-fight, watch Wacky get cleaned up here. Can we get a hook on exit? No hook on exit. They just let him get away.
BSRK's back, though, and they do take out Salvo, and Wacky's back in with full HP.
And losing.
They lose Tuna sub, but now Zappa's back, too.
I think that's the flip. I think that's very close to the flip. What do you think?
I don't know. That's a big pull, but also a minefield.
They committed with Coalescence. We'll see.
They lose Berserk, though, and Super T's back now. Big pop. Oh, he's back with a vengeance. He just takes out both DPS like it's nothing. And they lose Surbird. This is the Yikes-and-Wald fight where it goes on for 10 fucking minutes, and 10 ults are used and nobody caps point for a while. But face down, shields up finally does it.
I love Sugary Panic on Orisa. Just doesn't die. Just hangs out, keeps the fight, like keeps the ebb and flow of the fight really solidly the whole time. Like if you watch Sugary Panic, like I think if they didn't have him on Orisa, they'd be having a lot more trouble. But it just allows them so much sustain throughout these engagements.
Berserk coming in and not getting a hack. Tracer getting a big pulse bomb on Blue Zynga though. You had Fade. What are you doing? That might be a pretty good play. They take out the Brig. They take out Super T. That's no healers and just some tanks. Yeah.
100%. That's straight up Tramp Stamps taking it.
That was very clean. That was kill both supports, kill the star DPS, kill the rest of them.
It's what I've been saying the whole time. Berserk finally decided to actually get in the engagement at the right time and start shooting the tanks in the back while his team was engaging rather than doing his own thing. That's what I need to see from Berserk. It's not that Tramp Stamps are a bad team. It's just that they have weird positioning. I just need the DPS to play into the tank's dive. And then it's fine. Look at Berserk! Look at Berserk! Okay, it was going for an ult. That's fine then. I thought he was just diving that entire engagement by himself, which I wouldn't have been surprised about. They spent a lot of ults there for a 5k, but I mean, effective. It definitely gives them a lot of clock.
Yep, looks like K4 is gonna make it out too, but you know, that was a pretty quick reset.
Yeah, it was a pretty expensive, you know.
I mean, they just used they use EMP and Coalescence, looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. But EMP takes so long to farm.
No, it doesn't. It's a super fast ult. What do you mean? But whatever. Anyway, Wacky coming in with a huge double boop. We saw it finally. K4 is getting hacked. Wacky's going for some beatdowns, and yep, that's it. Zappa's going in deep too to pick up some of these stagger kills, but he respects it. Gets out. But now they're still up here against a full team. I would get back pretty hard.
Yeah, they're just pushing without tank or poking without tanks. Why? Okay, here come. This is pretty much their last fight. They've got a full stack of ults though. Can they make it work?
Another minefield from Wacky. BSRK goes down, but so does Scarlet. That's a huge beat as well. They've got Noon, but it doesn't get anything. That was from Spawn, I think. Salvo does pick out Dano, but I think...
I think Face Down is going to win this fight, but I think they're going to immediately... Like, I think they're going to still lose the map.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Oh, why would you call there, dude? What are you doing, Bird? Come on. They do take out Salvo, and Wacky is back, but I don't know, man. This is a pretty dead fight. We should just get out and reset, and definitely don't use Coalescence.
No, no, I think they should use every single ult and just hand it over directly to Face Down. Because I just want Face Down to win at this point, because I really think they're the better team. And, you know, it's just like, watching them just stagger into Face Down shields up is, you know... Look at Berserk! Look at Berserk!
Oh,
and bam!
He doesn't get picked, though! He doesn't get picked! You don't want to whiff those. That's unlucky.
Was that the... Oh,
yes, but he does.
Yes,
he does.
Do you see what I mean? Do you
yeah.
remember
No,
what
I know exactly what you mean.
Playing with the team, like... It's not that Berserk is a bad player. He wins engagements. He even got out of that. That was like some really fast... That was hidden, you know, his ability. Instantaneously.
Yeah. I don't know. The tanks are getting set up into position. Sombra's back. He missed the hook on the Tracer. He got it and then broke it, LOS.
I'm actually...
They hack the Tracer and pick out K4, but Wacky goes down.
Pick.
That's unlucky. That's kind of what you meant, though, about follow-up. And, yeah.
We're one fight to one fight now. This could be anybody's map. This is anybody's... Oh!
That's a huge EMP, though. That is a big old EMP.
It's gonna...
Oh, and a huge pulse bomb from Dano the Mano.
Oh, play the game!
But Super T just comes back in and kills 3. What the fuck?
Oh, no, there's no chance. That pulse bomb was too huge.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That literally was absolutely in no way skill. That was an EMP followed up by the luckiest pulse bomb I've ever seen. It killed 3. Was that a tire? Did Tracer suddenly become Junkrat? What the fuck happened there? Like that was like, oh gosh. All right.
This little, what is this, city center, I think, or university? All right. Yeah. This is a little bit of a different map, you know. It's not really dive centered super much. You see a lot of teams run like Orisa Hog, Grand Zarya here, because you know you really don't use this
so
upward
tight.
high ground a little bit. Yeah, it's a very tight map. But
I don't know. I think we're seeing tramp stamps. I think ever since we got Berserk to swap onto Sombra, I think we're seeing a lot more value. I'm actually really happy with their play. That last map, it was a lot more aggressive than I've seen in the past, and they were rotating with Wacky, and that's I think all it takes to put at least a good amount of pressure. There we go. See, and Zappa comes right in.
that is a lot of team presence though.
Ooh, they were so emboldened after that last map. You can just tell by their positioning, much more aggressive.
Wow, Sugary Panic gets picked. Diva's almost
that's the
teammate.
flip. I'm sure that's the flip right there.
Oh, but they do lose Tuna Sub.
Oh.
Wow, and they get Diva up to full health, but they do take out K4. But they take out Sir Bird as well. This is a really tight fight right now.
No. I think the flip happened back. Oh, but Zappa coming in. We'll see. That's a lot of health to just drop on the point. I think that might flip it back.
Oh, he gets off with Primal. What are you doing, boyo? Come on. And then it's 12 o'clock. Takes out Sir Bird again, but they're both down Moiras and a big pulse bomb. Now they have no supports and Super's dead. That might be a huge flip.
It might actually be worth it for Tramp Stamps just to reset now. Looking at it, I
Wait,
just don't
for
see
Tramp
the...
Stamps to reset? They just capped.
No, sorry. Face down, shields up. Sugary Panic was the one I was looking at. Like, get out, leave.
Yeah. That was a pretty quick turnover, too. Only 20% given. They played that very well.
Yeah, Zappa's Winston, I think, totally saved them there. When he dived back in, it just gave them enough health pool to sustain and the rest of the team to rejoin them.
Yeah. Oh, Wacky almost got the biggest move of his career, but that's a huge EMP too. Super T gets picked out. They lose Scarlet. I think they should stop using ults now, though. I don't know about that coalescence from Blue Zingo, honestly, but yeah, it's a 4v3. They demech the D.Va and they're gonna leave her staggered. I bet that's huge. Yep, that's a good play. Salvo should just jump off the map and reset real quick. Instead, they're opting to go in with the D.Va. That's kind of, Zappa's in there, big primal, monkey smacking everyone around. Dano gets picked out. They drop Bongo, but that doesn't matter. They lose Sugary Panic and Sombra. This is a pretty tough fight to call. They take out K4 though. That's pretty big.
I think this is Tramp Stamp's fight. I don't know, Super T. I'm looking for it. What does he get?
Though.
What does he get?
Oh, what are you doing, Tuna Sub? Come on.
A healer is always the best pick. I mean, that's... And I don't know why I keep seeing Super T landing high moves on
he
healers.
goes straight in the hole.
There's no... You hear it, you get out of the way. That's like...
This fight's lost, but they're definitely stalling it to 99, it seems like. Maybe not 99. Berserk, you should just go suicide and stall. Zappa actually with the huge stall, but he steps off again. Big unlucky.
Getting really staggered too, though. Let's see. What are we looking at in alts? We have Coalescence, an EMP, and almost a minefield versus a Meteor Strike, another Coalescence, and a bomb. That bomb might come up really, really powerfully in the next fight.
Yeah, especially with no shields and counterplay.
I might need this later. I'm out of here.
Sombra almost gets caught out, but doesn't. So that's pretty good. Oh, but he's found out again. He's fucked. Yep, Berserk. He's playing his own game. Wacky still opts to commit the minefield even though he's one down.
Extremely
they do take out K4 though. They lose both DPS. I think this is face downs for sure. Wacky's still in there though. He only has one button and it's go, dude. Berserk again going on this long flank for like, I don't know.
He just stays out of the fight for too long. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He stays out of the fight for too long. And that just leaves the rest of his team exposed.
Oh, but in comes a big EMP. But they give up both tanks for it. Unlucky, dude.
K4 just shutting down Dano. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gotta be face downs. Especially with Wacky staggering in like this, they're gonna lose their carry. Oh.
I mean, he kind of had you to touch though.
Yeah, but that's the worst. Now you've got a bunch of squishies.
Oh, he falls into the well when he beats. That's so fucking sad, dude. Damn it. Berserk getting taken out as well. Wacky's back though, but gets solo shattered. Yeah, that was it, unfortunately. But, you know, that was a pretty good play out of face down, honestly. Like, they had it up to 99. They needed one fight left, and they just waffled through 4 fights.
They really did. It was just... Ugh. I think that's where when we see it, it's like when they get serious, their mid-fight gets really strong. But I feel like a lot of the rest of the time, they just allow themselves to be bullied. And I think that really came down to the swap back onto Winston. Like with Wacky hits first, and then Winston dives, and then Berserk shoots from the back. If they can meet those 3 criteria, then they win most of the engagements. And then Sunbird and Tuna Sub both get shot in the face and die. Because apparently Tramp Stamps can survive with their healers constantly dead. I don't know how that's happening.
Oh, wow. 2 shots and Dano's dead. Super T doesn't fucking miss. Jesus Christ. And they're almost picking out the Moira there, too. Oh, but they take out Scarlet. That's pretty big. Now they just need to take out Blue Zinga and
Yeah, Scarlet back onto Mercy, by the way, which we didn't call at the beginning of the round. That's a big swap, and I think is going to really help face down.
Oh, but Wacky gets taken out. Berserk's going dangerously low. Super T goes down, though. Dano's coming back on the J Silly. That's a wacky tobacco call if I've ever seen one. Just lock the legs and go Junkrat. Blue Zinga's in the back, popping Coalescence already, and Dano goes down immediately. That's big unlucky.
I really... What do you think? What do you think? I think this is face down's fight.
I think it's Tramp Stamps after those picks. They don't have any supports now. Yeah, definitely Tramp Stamps fight. Absolutely. It's just a couple of tank boys left, and they're gonna get to stagger this diva. Oh yeah, they can kill D-Mech and leave him staggered now. Don't kill that diva. Do not kill that diva. Thank you. God damn it. You can stagger that shit out for so long. Whatever. It'd be like that.
Not always, but sometimes it do.
Dude, back in the days of old, diva staggers were just the best. Berserk getting dangerously close to an EMP too. Next fight, I'm looking for that for an engagement.
Also, with a minefield coming in from
Blue
Wacky
Zinga almost just got popped.
But I'm looking for this ult from Super T. We've consistently seen him land at least one healer with the high noons mid-fight, which I'm a little afraid of here for the Tramp Stamps.
Yeah. They do take out Berserk though. That's EMP off the table, and they take out Tuna Sub. That's no beat. Those were smart picks. Dano's up there raining down Junkrat spam though.
Again with a really wide minefield, half of it on top of the bridge doing nothing.
It's 12 o'clock. Takes out the J-Sil. But still some pretty good stall left in this fight. I think this is shields up, but you know, these guys are in here to hold, and they're stalling very well. Wacky and Zappa both.
Yeah, just rotating in and out. Oh,
yeah. That fight was lost around 40%, and they stalled it to 70. Good on them. Goddamn. And now they have Tire, EMP. They have Beat to recontest with all this shit, you know?
But they're going up against almost a full stack of ults. Like,
EMP doesn't care what your ult economy looks like.
That's
EMP
fair.
just deletes everything.
But Berserk will be... Do you think Berserk is going to be in the fight, or is he going to be in the back? That's really the question. It comes down like...
Oh, there you go, though.
Yep. That's got to be one. That's got to be one. They're committing.
Yeah.
It's got to be one. There's no way. There's no way. That was too big an EMP not to win.
Oh, yeah. EMP does not give a fuck about your ult economy. It just deletes everything.
Just run, K4. Just run. There you go.
He's fucked. Who's on point still? Oh, Blue Zinga just holding it out pretty good, but it's going to get stagger kill, I think. Oh, nope. He's going to get pocketed. He's fine. 75% though, and nearly a... Well, actually the enemy team has 4 ults still left online. K4 making the swap over to Reaper. That'll be interesting. Because he's not feeling the Doomfist anymore. But this is one fight territory. This needs to be their fight.
It really does.
Oh, K4's on Pharah actually. That's a big
we're getting awfully close to face down losing a map.
Oh, but Sir Bird just gets taken out. That's a no bueno right there. It's 12 o'clock. Who's gonna die? Wacky's gonna die. Holy shit.
Still waiting for this Diva ult. Let's see from Duran. Just pop it. Once that bubble goes down, just pop the damn ult.
Yeah, that fight is lost. I think we need to see.
They need to kill Zappa though to stop the. They're already on 99.
It doesn't. Yeah, that didn't matter. They were just giving up a little bit of ult economy.
I wanted them to kill him a little sooner so they weren't dead on 99. Because if they even step off now, they're in C9 territory, which is really.
Well, not C9 per se. It takes a minute to cap a point, you know. But I hear you. I hear you. K4 is already almost built up a barrage, and Tramp Stamps does not want to run hit scan to contest him. That's interesting.
Okay, going
Zappa just got took out by Sugary, but they give up Panic and Blue Zinga as well. How'd they get that fucking res off? What the hell? Big Tire coming out. Oh, and it takes out both supports. That's huge. K4 gonna die to a mine? Yeah, this is Tramps
It
100%.
has to be. It's impossible. And that's not going to do anything.
Wow.
Nothing
Salvo
on
gets
the
back
bomb.
in his mech, but it doesn't matter.
And there it is.
Oh, Sugary Panic with a big barrage or big slam though, and now they've got their supports back. Holy fuck, this might be.
Did they just retake it? Oh god, this is getting a little scary though.
That's the hero barrage, takes out the J-Rap, but dies to the. How do you die to a Moira? Is with a mercy pocket? Holy shit, Super T's back on Tracer, takes out Bird. Scarlet goes down. I think this is Tramp Stamp's fight again. This is nuts, man.
I don't know.
Super T's back.
It's really gonna come down.
Salvo's back in. They lose the Lucio. Moira's back almost. Berserk's back with EMP. Press Q, just for fuck's sake, press Q. Press Q, Berserk, if you hear me. Fuck it, doesn't really matter. Dude, why would you hack when you have EMP? Cancel the coalescence. I don't know, dude. Fuck, come on. What are you? Fuck. It's fine. It's,
oh gosh.
Yep, Scarlet's back on Lucio.
It's gotta be the Tramp Stamp. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Super T's on Tracer, whiffs a pulse bomb. That's me on Tracer to a T. That's why they call him Super T. He's dead now. Salvo's back. Anytime Berserk wants to EMP anything, it's this stuff would be fucking great. But now it's cool. It's fine because they've done it already. Blue Zig is back. Blue Zig is dead. It doesn't matter. Reaper's on.
Literally just EMP. Just EMP.
God damn it! Fuck! Okay, GG! I have a fucking migraine. I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
Wait, was that the EMP right at the end?
I think Swift took over my body for a second. Hold on. Who's playing the game? Wacky to Backy coming in. Tiny balls, but big ball play. What did he do?
What the
Oh, he got the new boop. What a fucking cunt. Oh, I love him. What a fucking absolute unit of a man. And then just melees the Tracer for BM. Oh, I love to see it.
Oh, that was the most exciting game.
Fucking hell.
We've had on the Baddy League in a long time. What the fuck? What was that? Like, what actually was that? So we had on the final cap on the point, right? Like that could have been anybody's fight for so long. Like it was probably a good solid 2 minutes of one pick making the difference one way or the other.
Yeah, bro. I don't fucking know. But I'm next, so GG's, man.
All right, tune in to Game 3 coming up.
God.
Be right back.